Betatakin ruins, situated in the northeastern portions of the state of Arizona within the Navajo Nation, is a very important system of cliff dwellings built by the Navajos in the 9th century.
But we're not the only ones hiking. We're not the only ones on the tour, right?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably other people too.
Oh yeah. Because he did say that they only let in 20 people.
Built of stone, wood, and clay. It's clear that it's Sagi Canyon formers.
So that's the way we're fixing to go in a little bit. We're gonna go check out those ruins and take a look at the wonderful vista of these canyons surrounding this area. This is a very interesting area. Very historic, well kept, and heavily guarded. So this is a structure made by the actual Navajos. This gives you some information about the structure. It's very fragile, so of course it's closed to the public, but this is what it looks like from the outside. Let me go in and see if I can stick my camera in and show you what it looks like from inside. Well, there you go. It's a simple, basic residential area with some firewood and a roof to keep you warm and lit up. Hello, this is Sati Mahapatra. I am right now in the visitor center of the Navajo National Monument. We're about to embark on a tour to the Betatakin ruins, which is a very ancient, pristine, and well-preserved ruins from the 12th century made by the Navajo Indians. Sit back, relax, and watch the hike. After a delay of about 2 hours, we're finally embarking on the tour, the guided tour, down to the road. Hey, we're starting.
So the ranger came here from Canada.
You think I can get you somewhere?
That's where we gotta go. Some more fabulous views of the canyon coming up. Continuing further along the trail, down the stairs, through the aspen forests.
Please be careful because there are no railings all the way down to the bottom of the canyon, so stay close to the canyon walls. And also, watch your footing, because again, there's a lot of loose rocks on the path.
Okay, past the entrance point, overlooking the canyon, and back down, further down into the canyon. That's where we're going. Very interesting portions of the trail. Lots of stairs. And very easy to get distracted by some scenic views. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yep, gotta go down all this way. But worth it. Absolutely worth it. Beautiful canyon. Betatakin ruins.
Glad Mike was able to pull some strings.
So true. This was damaged by landslides.
Right. Oh, in the springtime, huh?
Yeah, springtime's the best time to go hiking. Or during the early years of autumn.
Yeah.
These trails are very, very steep. The handrails were washed out because of a landslide, so we're kind of enjoying the adventure by walking on edge, living life on edge, just like the old people used to do. That's the door we came through. I know it's hard to say the season, but it is fall. It is November, so it's kind of crisp, but you can see.
Anathema, all a somewhat similar language, but the dialect is a bit different.
Ooh, he's taking us somewhere. Let's see where he takes us.
Corner with a small little hole at, where water will be seeping out. So over the years, as the time passes on, wind, rain, sandstone wall. Because inside this small little canyon, it created a small sand that are trapped inside of it that these lichens are feeding off of, such as iron, copper, magnesium, potassium. All that is just trapped inside the sandstone, and this is what gives.
These are aspen trees. This is actually pretty low for these trees, but like he was explaining, it rains a lot and the conditions are perfect for these trees to grow. It's a little bit past fall, so obviously no fall colors. Walking through the leaves, uphill. It is past fall here, but you can see the beautiful hike, lovely leaves in the trees. That is where we came down from. Remember the viewpoints earlier in the morning that we saw? So we came around that way, down that little valley, through these trees, and now we're headed towards the ruins. Some spruce trees around here. Now we're walking through some interesting grass formations, some steep trails. It's going to be very, very interesting. You see the trail? Just got to hunker down and go through this a little bit. this obstacle along the trail was removed, and now we're back on the trail again. Further along.
These are owl's nests.
The Mexican spotted owl's nests that we saw. A little bit of this.
Westport Trail in
Yes.
Arizona. The season's changing, like you feel the vegetation,
Yep.
moisture.
Too. And now it'll be interesting to see how the foliage changes as we get into the...
So what?
A bit like, well, yeah, it's kind of like a celery, but more like a zucchini squash. Kind of like a cross between the two.
Interesting. So you open up and then you crack it open.
Back then, they didn't have any, they didn't grow any trees.
Because I think that the vegetation and kind of sunken here would be a great spot. Probably.
Making a slow and steady trek through these interesting trees. What trees are these again? Campbell Oaks, okay. Thank you. For the exciting part, just getting into the ruins, seeing some cactus like this, and making the climb into the ruins.
Because they say right away they don't take tours back here. It's amazing.
And after a few twists and turns, look what awaits us. Check that out. The first glimpse of this ginormous ruin complex. Betatakin ruins. This is the most fantastic thing in this area I've seen in a while.
Whoa. Oh my God. Wow.
Slowly getting into the leftover fall foliage portion of the trail.
Wait, what?
This is absolutely
that?
gorgeous. Yep, my friend just being goofy over there amidst the fall color. We're below the alcove right now. You can see the ruins over here and a little place to stand and take some pictures on. And what's adding to the beauty of this place right now is the afternoon sun and these beautiful colors of fall foliage. You see right here? It's just absolutely gorgeous, especially when shining in the blue sky and the sun. Incredible indeed.
Yeah, they could have went up.
So now we're going up this incredible ladder made specifically to climb this hill. You can see it's just so scenic up here. It's a tough climb, but well worth the view and everything that we came for. Beautiful. So these are the ruins. Deer, fire, flute, and water. This is right here, adjacent to the main ruins, the main alcove. Look at those fall colors that we just walked through.
We completed this village back in somewhere around in the 1270s.
Yeah.
This entire village was all connected. So the moment when they left, around 1300s, there were no signs of reoccupation.
Do you think the peoples that live
It's just that they gave it different names in their language.
okay, and they just respected it?
Yeah.
Right, after a very informational session, we're off to see some petroglyphs.
So where you see this cactus?
There are 3 little petroglyphs, one big one and 2 little one there. So they've been pretty weathered out, but you can still see them.
Looking out at your own pace, same way that we came down. And or if you like, you can stick.
Back to the ladder. Back to the little ladder after a beautiful tour and explanation of the ruins.
So in Keatsville, if you ever get a chance to go up there, that's an area you will.
So these ants have brought these twigs onto this hill and made this very scenic hill nestled among these trees as we go back.
Okay.
The big gust of wind from there has bent all these trees and made for some interesting sights. Yeah. Back up the trail with the fall foliage and more of that while saying goodbye to the wonderful ruins. Yes. Yep.
You can see the objects within the frame complement themselves.
Correct. Ooh, this is a nice section of the trail. Back through the grass. Too. Yep.
Like green with red and
correct.
Hire, are they NPS or contractors? The ones that come out and work on the...
most of it is just not local contractors.
The trail goes this way. Well, I'll stop for a second just to show you the views. Look at the views. That's where we came from. And that's the overlook.
I believe
No. Some poison ivy, but we navigated around that. Well, now we're back up to the top. Back up here to the stairs. Long trudge back up. Continuing the upward trudge in the 7,000 degree or 7,000 foot elevation rather, back through that doorway and in anticipation of the beautiful views coming up shortly. Continuing back up after crossing that section all the way there and having to go up this way. So we'll just keep going up and enjoying the views that have gotten even better because of the afternoon sun. So we're past this little stretch of stairs. A little more ways to go, but pause here for just a second to take a look at this canyon, the Betatakin Canyon. These rocks are very orange, and that's where we started from. So let's just keep proceeding forward and keep going as much as we can until we hit the top. Back up the sandy stairs, up step by step, up this little ledge here, saying goodbye to the beautiful view that was behind us. Those orange cliffs go bye-bye. Here's our awesome tour.
Pass though, that was used for a sheep corral by Navajos that were hiding.
Currently there are a lot of false holes that climbers used to use to climb up the Moki steps up these rocks. We're having a hard time right here trying to come up this trail, and in our own modernized forms, here we are. And we're almost at the top. Just the last segment of trail left. That's where we were at earlier today. This is where we started the trail. And here's the last look of the canyon and the flora and fauna. Up we go. Back through the last segment. My exhausted but happy feet just walking through and enjoying these spectacular fall views of the canyon.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is you should not brag about your thing, because then when you talk about others, it becomes insecure.
It's far from perfect. Not fucking perfect, but I've done better mountains. One thing I like to price the shit out of your stuff.
Yep.
Then again, it probably is not that expensive. I don't know. But
you were out there fucking hanging in your stupid haze.
if we would have reacted and just left, then yeah, we would have had a whole other.
Yep.
But who knows? I gotta go through shit.
Right.
To the left.
Yep. Nice. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and would like to see more like these, then please feel free to navigate to my page, find the subscribe button in the top right corner, and click on it. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon.